Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. Today, we're going to have a little talk about a couple things wrong and broken mechanics in Fishing Planet. I'm sure there's other things that could be brought up. These are just three main things uh, that I'm going to bring up today. And uh, for you guys, too, I'm not talking about rules or stuff like that. Like, for example, uh, I know people will bring up dumping comps. And that is one I kind of agree with, but when that was brought up to Fish and Planet, obviously it's something Fish and Planet knows about. Uh, they didn't say anything about it, so it makes me think that's an intended one to make more people do comps. That's why now I don't have nearly the issue that I used to have with that. But today we're going to talk about a couple things that are still things that I have an issue with. Also, down in the comments, let me know what you think are some other ones maybe. We could give Fish and Planet some feedback, possibly make this a better game. This isn't meant to be negative to Fishing Planet. In fact, there's a video tomorrow coming out about all the good things in Fishing Planet, and trust me, that list is much bigger than this pet peeve list, is almost what I'm calling it. And some of you already know what the first one is, as you can tell where I am. So let me get out and situated, and we'll talk about the first one here, folks. Number one, and some of you guys are gonna laugh, but this is one of my kind of pet peeve mechanic ones. The fact the fact that you can catch a 440-pound shark with a 10-pound pole in like a 30-pound kayak. And let's not even get into how in the world this guy can just hold that fish, two hands, keep perfect balance in a kayak. Uh, this one's a little funny to me. Obviously, hopefully they fix it. I think that's hilarious. And I think if you tried doing that in real life, that might have a slightly different outcome, guys. And the second one, well, not nearly as important, I don't think, as the other ones, but as just as unrealistic, I think, is quick striking. For you guys that don't know, you can in the game on most baits that aren't live, if you see a fish or hear the ding going to your pole like that, see that? I just yanked them out before he actually took the bait. Um, you can see that is an issue. In real life, you cannot just yank the pole and get the fish while they're nibbling or while they're checking out the bait. You have to wait for them to take the bait. If you tried that in real life, look at that. Not hooked, just grabbed them. In fact, the ding didn't even go off on two of them. I want to be very, very clear. If you tried that in real life, if you tried yanking the pole, you're trying to set the hook before a fish has bait, you would be unbelievably disappointed in your outcome. There we go, and even got a uni. That's not too shabby. Now, this last one is probably going to surprise a few people, and especially just because it's kind of pretty popular and well known, obviously. But oversized fishing. So, what do I mean by that, and why is that a broken mechanic? So, if you guys know Weeping Willow, I believe the trophy or the biggest unique you're going to catch without spotting is 78 pounds or 35 kilograms. It might be a little bit higher than that, but that is what it is. So you have to spot to get bigger than that for like these big guys. So like 105, that's I think 47 kilograms, if my math is correct. And you know, you can catch them, you know, and the only way you're going to catch them is spotting. Now, I know what some of the people are going to say about this. They're going to say, well, in real life, spotting helps catch a fish or carp. And that's 100% true, but it doesn't make them bigger. If you don't spot, for example, at Weeping Willows, you're never going to catch a 47 kilogram, 105-pound mere carp. It's just not in the lake until you spot and make the mix. And you spot it all out, and it has to be the right mix, obviously. But it's just not possible. You're not actually going to do it. That's what makes it broken. If it just made fish coming quicker, that totally makes sense to me. But the fact that it makes them bigger than what's possible without doing it is completely crazy. In real life, you might have more luck spotting, but that big fish is still in that lake, and you have a chance at it without spotting. You know, whereas if you don't spot in the game, you're just flat not going to get it. It's not possible. So I want to hear some of the things you guys kind of think kind of fit these descriptions of what we're talking about. And I know what a few people are going to say about this, right? So they're going to say it's a game, relax. Yeah, and I'm with you there. That's why this isn't the big deal, and I don't pound this every day we do Fishing Planet, or I don't talk about it that much. It's a game, I understand that, but it also does have simulator in the title. Yeah, fishing simulator. Another people might bring up is like, oh, you probably just whining because you're not good at them three things. Well, the last shark competition, I'll put it up on the screen. I actually won here on PlayStation. And if you guys don't know, the recipe right here that I did make up, and then my friends helped test and we use it in comps, do amazingly well. We are very good as a group at oversized fishing. For you guys that don't know the channel and haven't been around, we have done very well with this. In fact, the since we've made the recipe, that Super Viagra recipe, um, me and the group of friends are undefeated at these carp things. Now, I'm not saying we're the greatest in the world, but clearly we're good at it. You can see Rex won that one. And actually, we had like 12 friends in the finals. 12 out of 10, 20 people were friends using that recipe. And then also over here, you can see me and Ginger, another friend here, won the other one, the oversized one for the Carp Giants Tour. So it's not that I'm bad at it or anything like that. It's just a broken mechanic. Do I enjoy oversized fishing or some of these things? Some of it's kind of fun, but it's not realistic and it's kind of a pet peeve. They could still balance out they could still balance out spotting and make fish bite quicker and get more uniques and, make you not have to wait long, like, for a unique. But the fact that something is possible without, it's only possible because you're spotting and that lake or that fish doesn't exist. That's more what I'm talking about. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, folks.